Okay, continuing. So I noticed, I'm bringing this guy down here, but I noticed I have a righteous imprisonment on the Queen of Great Moravia, which is a real good excuse to revoke her title. So I think I'm going to do that. And we'll see if she lets me. Oh, I don't even have to imprison her. I can just hit revoke title. Boom. Normally you have to imprison first. We'll see if she assents. Yep. Can I revoke her other titles? Nope. Hey, that's still a positive. That's awkward. Here, have some leadership. That sounds like fun. Maybe I can ransom. Yeah, I'll do that. I probably should stand this fleet down, but I have not been worrying too much about that. Well, Byzantines seem to be winning this war pretty handily. 72% in favor. Nice. Korea. Right there. Yeah, let's put leadership on here so bad things don't happen. I'm gonna switch my focus to hunting because I'm at the point where I don't want to die. So I'd like that extra health. Aha! I am one with the eagle, I find myself chanting with each swing of my sword. For Magyar, I roar, my weapon cutting the soul out of any who dare step in my way. Bodies and blood fill the mountains, and I keep bellowing my battle cry, awash in a river of extinguished lives. I feel alive. Gain 25 prestige and lose the trait depressed. Also, I'm covered in blood now. Heh. This game. Okay, I can afford another army. Let's do that. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merch. Brave is good. I like Brave. Don't care about that. Ah, good. They won their war. Nice. Good for them. Their troops are just arriving, a little bit too late. No. Who are you still at war with? Ah, okay. Oh, they're attacking this one county, which it looks like they're gonna win. Oh no, they're fighting an uprising. Sucks to them? Okay. I don't quite understand why they've decided to spend all of their gold on mercenaries to just stand around and look pretty, but whatever works for you, dude. I think it may have something to do with the 5,000 troops I have sitting on their border. Which, in their defense, is a pretty good reason, actually. Um, ha. I'm actually gonna take him back. Sign Guardian League. Just in case they need backup. Doesn't look like they will, but cattle pens are built, so I can build another meat facility. Off his head. I really would like to conquer the Byzantines just because it would make my empire contiguous. That's important to me for reasons. So, my trade income is still pretty low, but it's going to keep going up as I get more uh, um, more trade outposts and more minter, and and I'm able to upgrade those trade outposts further. It also is dropped by the fact that, oh yeah, value of Silk Road is reduced by 90%. So that's a factor. Likes Germanic cultures, dislikes Byzantine cultures. Not really anything good to send them. So if I multiply that by 10, that's 157 trade income. That's pretty good, actually. That's significant. If the Chinese Empire was not in bad shape right now. What is noteworthy about trade is that I have full trade income regardless of status of my domain. And my city tax goes to 0. So that's my only income right now. So this is kind of an annoying event. Ever since the Battle of Toronto, I feel it hard to be near my children for fear of being sent away again. I cannot stand the thought of us losing each other, and this distance is better. Surely it is better. I need a drink, gives me drunkard and cynical. I do not have nightmares, how dare you, gives me depressed. I shall never be close to anyone again, gives me celibate. And enough of these feelings. By Tangri, I'll punch someone, gives me depressed, stressed, and wroth. Celibate is basically harmless, so that seems like the correct decision. Ah! This is good. I've never actually gotten this before, but interesting. The Blood of Alexander. Legends about Alexander the Great and his epic campaign across Asia are told throughout the known world. Countless young rulers have wasted their lives in their hopeless attempts to emulate the immortal achievements of this legendary figure. Having died young after fathering only one child, Alexander was unable to establish an imperial dynasty despite his many accomplishments, tragically dooming his empire to fall shortly after its creation. Rulers of all creeds and nations claim to trace their ancestors to the fleeting line of Alexander, yet none have been able to have such a prestigious claim be recognized by their peers and subjects. I will be the first to succeed, attempt to forge a claim to Alexander's bloodline. Who do I have to punch to pull this off? Is basically my question here. So that kid is my primary choice for primary choice for air. I'm going to revoke Yabgu. He's not going to like that, but he'll get over it. And I'm going to give up Yabgu to you. And I'm also going to appoint you a commander. And all that together gives you about plus 8 prestige per month. Now that's not enough to overtake my uncle, who is at 1900 prestige, but he has great pox, so hopefully he'll die soon. I also tend to throw him into a lot of fights. Ooh, I have a chance to teach him Diligent. That's a big deal if I can, because that'll replace Slothful. Yes, that was a major upgrade for him. Wait, what just happened? The Tomb of Alexander. The location of the hallowed grounds where the great conqueror was put to his final rest had been a contested topic for millennia. Many Roman empires of old claimed to have visited the tomb of Alexander during their rise to power, yet its true location still eludes modern scholars. The recovery of my ancestor's sacred remains would surely strengthen my claim to his bloodline. As Khagan of Magyar, I am closer than most contenders to the most likely locations, yet wasting time and resources in a quest that many have already failed to accomplish in the past might not be the wisest course of action. So I can use my intrigue and invest wealth, I can use learning and invest wealth, or I can give up. Both my intrigue and my learning are kind of crap, but of the two, my intrigue is better. No sooner Alexander had passed on, that his generals had already started fighting for possession over his body. They knew that the one amongst them who became guardian of his remains would be acclaimed as his true successor. And in the same way, I am certain that by ensuring the recovery of Alexander's body, my claim to his ancestry will be stronger than any upstart Hungarian ruler. Having already spent several weeks consulting the most learned scholars in the realm to gather more information regarding the tomb's possible locations, it is now time for me to invest in a proper expedition to uncover the ancient sepulchre. I shall spare no expenses. I have a lot of cash. What is your who, what, why? You are at war with that, and you want me to help you. I mean, he's a member of the Warrior Lodge. Sure. This is kind of like utterly ridiculous, but oh hey, that's completed. Good. Where did these guys pop up? Ah, right there. Not a problem. Another kid. I'm kind of glad I picked up Cell, but I'm sort of getting tired of having children. Where is this guy? Chomp. Okay. Oh no. Has my son converted yet? He is not. Frustrating. That's helpful. I'm gonna go up and join you. Finish that off quickly. That helps. Armenian Revolt. Whoa, that's a big. Can I create Armenia? I cannot. Actually, I don't want you in that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Some random barony. Don't want. Huh. I'm kind of getting wrecked right now. So I may pull this off, we'll see. The valiant members of my expedition have finally returned to Trapezius. They bring a marvelous gift with them, a mummified corpse covered in ancient jewels that they claim belong to my distinguished ancestor. After a long consultation with my scholars, who carefully examined every detail of the body, I am certain that the expedition has been successful. After having been lost for so many centuries, the body of Alexander the Great has finally been found, and I am the one responsible for its recovery. The only thing that remains for my claim to Alexander's ancestry to become unobjectionable is to make the news known throughout the world. I can spend 10,000 prestige. Interesting. Send out every messenger, inform every crier. I really do want to succeed at this. Well, I won. Barely, but I won. That was a messy fight. And that's over too. We can go back up there. There we go, you won. Okay. There. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what. Ah, yes, she. This is the same one who, Oh, I lost a council at some point. My steward died. Oh, will do. This is the same one who I revoked the kingdom from earlier. And now apparently she's still being pissy. I am going to... so it is better for them to revolt than for them to pleasantly surrender. So I am going to switch my marshal and my spy master because that will cripple my ability to imprison them. This is kind of gamey, but... I'm going to wait 1 day. Now. See, that dropped my chance of success to 34%, which is better. She's revolted. It's an old phrase, the peasants are revolting. Oh, raiders. Wow, you're a lot of raiders. We'll crush them. And now I can revoke her title. Since she is a traitor because she refused to be imprisoned, no one will object. And that's that problem solved. And I got nothing, no way to get your title other than to just revoke. So I will do that. Well, he became Jewish, but he hasn't become Khazar yet. Good, that's dealt with. Don't care. More raiders, more raiders. That raiders, those raiders dealt with. I think after a while I would get a reputation and the raiders would stop showing up, but doesn't work that way, sadly. New army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause.